Gamification, it's actually a very misunderstood term. A lot of people think that it's associating putting games into the workplace, and it's actually not that. So it's very misleading that way. Gamification is about applying the game dynamics and game mechanics into a service offering, an application, a website, in terms of applying those mechanics to encourage participation, encourage engagement of the people who are interacting and using it in a way that actually motivates and stimulates them to participate, to engage, and actually increase the amount of users of that system, application, or service. So gamification and content strategists are seemingly not usually tied together. However, that's part and parcel. If you don't have a good user experience, a good design, a good strategy having to do with your content, you really shouldn't progress further to that next level of gamification. So it's about having a foundation based on content strategy that is about strong, solid infrastructure, user experience, workflow, all of those elements that really define content strategy and content strategists, and then applying that to the next level, which is gamification, which is now taking that content, taking that user experience, and applying the game dynamics on top of it to now take it to that next level. So in terms of a mission, it's not so much about the technologists and the content strategists and the designers. It's much more of a holistic approach, because we have seen how content strategists are really a holistic function across user experience, design, and content. And that's in the same way that gamification should be. We're seeing use cases and test cases that are already out on the web where they've engaged with content strategists, they've engaged with user experience experts, they've engaged with designers, and then the technology as well. But like any good website design or application, there needs to be a holistic approach to this. So it needs to have that strategy, and it needs to have input from all of those stakeholders to be successful. There's also examples like Playboy, who did their Miss Social campaign on Facebook. Not surprising that Playboy would do something like that. But they increased their online participation on their Facebook page by over 80,000 people within 3 months. Likewise, we've got Green Giant gamifying vegetables. I mean, who knew? They're taking actually a physical product in a grocery store, adding a notion of you peel off the label of your carrots or your cucumbers or your cauliflower, and there's a code, and you'd go into Farmville, you'd enter in that code, and it allowed people now to interact with Farmville on Facebook and encourage people naturally. Then you've got kids that want their parents to buy Green Giant because it gave them the virtual currency to participate more and play more in Farmville. And that resulted in something like 40,000 or 400,000 plus likes on the Green Giant Facebook page, which for vegetables, that's pretty impressive.